Hello, welcome back to a new video. My name is Ross, and first and foremost, first thing what I want to say is if this is the first video you see of my channel and you like these kind of buildings as you saw in the beginning, this one behind me, and you like this style, then go check out my channel. I have tons of these kind of buildings, some videos that can help you out how to build them, some detailed videos that explain my thought process on building these kind of buildings, as well as block by block tutorials. So if you want to learn how to build these kind of buildings as the one behind me, or something like this, maybe something like this, or maybe something like this, then go check out my channel. We just got over 1,000 subscribers and I really want to try to get to 2,000 at the end of this year. So if you want to be part of this small community and you want to know how to build these kind of buildings and you want to learn something more, then go consider to subscribe. That would help me out a lot, so thank you so much. So on my channel I have one more video that is a showcase build. And what that means is that this video is just purely to show this build. And if it has some potential and you guys like it a lot, then maybe I will make a tutorial out of it. So that's specifically this video. But of course I won't let you down by just saying goodbye right now. Why not talking a little bit more about this building? So as you can see, we don't have all the grass and nice plants around it because it's just about this building and not really what's around it. That was just purely for the start of this video. It's actually really fun to talk about this particular build because maybe you can hear it on my voice, but I am of course not from America or England, not English native speaking country, if that's the right word, but I'm from the Netherlands, which is a country in Europe. And these kind of buildings are a lot in Europe. And this one in particular is in my own country. Not just my own country, but even in my own city, or the city that I live in. And that's really awesome. So this build is a build that is in Amsterdam, really close to the Rijksmuseum, which is a beautiful museum. And this build is actually right across the street from that one. And it's next to water, so it's a really beautiful building. I saw it on a post on Instagram. I've never seen it in real life by myself. I probably walked past it. But when I saw the Instagram post, I had to build this. It looked so cool. And I really wanted to see if I could actually make it. So yes, if you ever come to Amsterdam, you can actually see this building for yourself, which is really cool. Anyway, about this building. It's a pretty tall building, even though it really doesn't look that big. So the weird thing is, as soon as I started building this, I built it way too big because I really wanted to have all the details. You can see a nice comparison picture next to it right now. That's the picture I took, which I used as inspiration. And of course I used Google Maps to go around the building, and I kind of replicated the building itself, but not completely. This part is a little different, but most of it is actually a replica. And I really tried to make this as small as possible because I didn't want to make this build so huge that it looked out of proportion, because of course we are not that big. If I would stand next to this building, then yes, it is pretty big, of course. I didn't really want to give the idea that this build is giant, even though it has just 3 layers or 4 layers if you count the top. So yeah, it was really hard to make, especially this part, the tower, to make this circular and make this go around and the windows and stuff like that. But at the end, it actually came out really well. I really love the design. I really love the roof and the colors and everything. These banners really help a lot to sell it. So yeah, it looks really cool. So for the people that are wondering what the inside looks like, let's go inside. And all I did was making a floor, nothing else. And the inside is completely empty. There is not really a lot to see. So you see the windows with the borders around it. If you would like make this into a house and you would actually use this as a base, then this would be your wall. You have to build your own wall with the color you would like. That's always how I do my buildings. So yeah, the inside is actually just completely empty. There is not really much to show. It is big and small at the same time. And what I mean with that is that like you have a lot of room, I guess. There is a lot of room, but it's not that big that you could like put farms into this. So if you would just use this as like a nice base with a nice design on from the inside, then yes, this is big enough, I guess. So down here, if you break the ground, then we have this lower part. In real life in Amsterdam, a lot of buildings have this underground part, which is even a little bit deeper. So like maybe even this deep. In real life, I mean. So these windows that are like ground level are actually pretty high up most of the time in real life. So if you would make this building, I suggest digging down 2-3 blocks for some extra room. Yeah, it's a really cool building. It took me a very long time to build because of all these shapes, but I really like it. It really fits with all the other buildings that I've created on my channel. So again, if you like this kind of style and you would like to learn how to make these kind of styles of these kind of buildings, then yeah, go consider to check out my channel, because well, I actually teach you. And I also want to mention that I actually started not long ago a really cool series on my channel where I built a complete world, and all of you may actually go and comment on those videos, or your ideas may actually be built by me. I will read all of your comments and actually build your ideas. So together we are going to create a really cool, amazing world, and it's called the Embankment. So if you're interested in that, then go check it out. It's really cool. Anyway, the last question that I have you, which is the biggest question of this whole video. Do you want to have a block by block tutorial of this building behind me? It's big, it's a lot of detail work, it's a lot of work actually, but I am considering to make a block by block tutorial for you guys to make this particular build. So if you are interested in this build, you really want to know how to make this, then go down into this video's comment section and write down that you want to see this build as a block by block tutorial. So that's all you have to do. If enough people say that they want to see a block by block tutorial of this building, then I will make a tutorial of this base. And of course for that, which is a shameless self-promotion, you have to of course follow me. Otherwise you don't know when this video or the tutorial will come out, so you have no other choice than subscribe to me. I am evil, I know. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked this little video, this showcase video of this building. Again, if you want to see this as a block by block tutorial, then go comment down below. If the majority of you guys want a tutorial, you will get it. If you made it to the end, then congrats, and I hope you enjoyed. So thank you, and I see you guys in the next video.